It was very obvious that there was something different about the way that the royal family was engaging with the media when things were said about Meghan Markle. You talk to any Black woman who's in, any position of power where people talk about them in the media, they know what the hell this looks like.
My whole beef is like, okay, guys, like you're going to cast aside Prince Harry, but you're going to give security detail to Prince Andrew?
Wow.
They're willing.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Eugene, like this is your winter look, but the turtlenecks. Do you do sleeveless turtlenecks in the summer? Like I don't
know. I'm so stressed out, Tara. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I'm like, ascots. Like, what do I do? Do I get into pussy bow shirts?
I put on a pussy bow shirt. How's my pussy bow?
Oh, that's cute.
That's Armani, baby. From a thrift shop. Like this. I'm in Palm Beach where people just give clothes away. Let's hit it.
Instead of celebrating this powerful demonstration of voting, we've seen an unprecedented insurrection in our capital and a brutal attack on our democracy on January the 6th. And a never before seen effort to ignore, undermine, and undo the will of the people. And to think of that, and yet it's been followed by an all-out assault on the right to vote in state legislatures all across the country.
So Biden is finally responding, right?
Right, exactly. To the voting fraud stuff, to the fake voting fraud stuff, the voting fraud that never happened. Democrats have HR 1 that's passed the House. It's probably going to die in the Senate. HR 4, which is, reinstituting the Voting Rights Act, but basically calling it the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. They're not going to make it past the filibuster-proof majority.
And the more we talk about election integrity, I think it just makes people less likely to go out and vote. So
I was on a call with an administration official talking about the things that were in this voting rights executive order. They're largely things that don't have a ton of impact on making sure people can vote.
Yeah, the bill doesn't have any teeth, so it's kind of symbolic.
And I understand that you don't like Meghan Markle. You've made it so clear a number of times on this program, a number of times. And I understand that you've got a personal relationship with Meghan Markle, or had one, and she cut you off. She's entitled to cut you off if she wants to. Has she said anything about you since she cut you off? I don't think she has, but yet you continue to trash her.
Okay, I'm done with this.
No.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
Do you know what? That's pathetic.
You can trash me, maybe not my own.
No.
See you later.
I'm being...
Sorry, can't do this.
This is absolutely diabolical behavior.
First of all, I could talk about Meghan Markle, Oprah, and Harry forever. So
yeah, me too, actually. This was epic television, by the way. Like that, I don't know if that's ever happened on network television. People just like are like, you know what, I'm leaving, bye. I mean, you see guests do it all the time, and it's always makes the best TV. Remember, like R. Kelly, like just like when people get out of the chair, it's like boom, the show's over. But that was just like, no, he's like the talent. He's like one of the cast members, and he like destroyed their own show. I think we should have just made this entire episode about the Harry and Meghan saga, so I can really bare my soul about it. Amazing. A Golden Girls reference. I mean, you can never go wrong.
Harry said the only reason him and Meghan are able to survive right now is from the money from Princess Diana. Princess Diana was the very first thing I ever cared about as a kid, like news-wise.
Yeah.
It was the first thing I got obsessed with. My teacher told my mom I was obsessed with death. And I was like, no, I'm obsessed with princesses because I am gay.
You were like, actually, I'm obsessed with Di. Okay. No.
Right. Diana.
On a different note, can you clarify for us what happened with the president's dogs? There's some reports that one of them...
Oh my God, my dog is literally growling as this comes out.
What happened?
Sure. Champion Major, the president and first lady's dogs, members of the family, are still getting acclimated and accustomed to their new surroundings and new people. And on Monday, the first family's younger dog, Major, was surprised by an unfamiliar person and reacted in a way that resulted in a minor injury to the individual.
I am so over these dogs. I know that sounds bad. And what I mean with the media, we have focused so heavily on these dogs.
This dog situation is one of the biggest scandals of the administration.
Clearly.
If you don't
We're
see it for
bored.
what it
Media is bored. That is the problem. We're so bored after 4 years of Trump that we're like, the dog bit somebody. I would bite somebody too if I lived in a new place. That's when I move. Every time I move, I bite somebody. Every time.
Well, more about that is like Trump never had a dog, which is also kind of weird. Okay, but here's the other thing. My dog is literally panting behind here. She's probably going to bark. But the dogs clearly was something that like I heard like all the networks ran stories on the dogs, and like there's just something I remember when I worked in TV, they're like puppies. It's like all we care about is like puppies and crime. And
and I think they're just coming back to the White House soon. So we can everyone, the dogs are fine.
Well, you know what's really dramatic?
The person's hand is fine who got bit.
You know what was the saddest image of the week? Besides Meghan Markle's face, was that doggy bed just sitting up against
sitting on the wall,
the West Wing wall, the empty doggy bed. It like broke my heart.